Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on the honey scandal that's been taking over the internet. So before I even get into it, I just want to kind of lay out what's been going on with honey. So allegedly, honey has been doing something that they like to call, that's been coined cookie stuffing, which is, so say you have an affiliate link. So your grandma or your mom, your dad, someone that's really close to you has an affiliate link for, I don't know, canned goods or like their favorite like cookware set for their pots and pans and the such. And so they have an affiliate link on Facebook or Twitter or something that you can click on and be like, oh yeah, I wanted to get a new set of pans of cookware. You go to the site, I get to support grandma because they'll get like a kickback from that link because they're an affiliate. So that happens. You can go to the website. So say, and you have the honey web browser extension downloaded. So currently you're in the thing, you have your cookware, you have your things and you're like going to give stuff to grandma. You're on grandma's affiliate link code. And then honey will then pop up once you're at like checkout and be like, checking for codes to apply to your cart or purchase. And so say you would go and then you would click to like kind of get rid of the notification for honey. And then when you go to, and then as you're checking out, instead of the affiliate link saying, oh, grandma's link that put me to this pots and pans set is gone. So they aren't going to get a kickback. Instead, honey replaced the code because you clicked on the get rid of or like no coupons or apply coupons to your purchase. So they're essentially stealing commissions from creators, influencers, and the such, and having honey themselves get the kickback. So that's how I know that, like, that's how it's been explained to me on what's going on with the honey situation. So anyone who's been supporting their favorite creators or the such, I would highly recommend I would get rid of the honey extension, whatever it is, just get rid of it. That's just me. So with that's kind of how the honey cookie stuffing thing is. So what I wanted to do here is we're going to be looking at honey, what's kind of coming up. They're owned by PayPal, and I want to see what's kind of the future of PayPal and what else are we going to be learning about this whole scam. There's already been a class action lawsuit, and so I want to take a look, see what's going on and the such. So quick disclaimer though, remember everything I am saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, I will see y'all there. All right, everyone, welcome to the reading. So the first things first that we're going to look into is we're going to look into PayPal. Or not just PayPal. I should say we're going to look into the honey team. What's going on with honey right now? And what's just going on in that office right now? Because I would be really damn worried with everything. There has been precedent set with something similar to this before as well and they do classify this cookie stuffing as wire fraud. So this is pretty major as in terms, and very much in line with the age of Aquarius and breaking down old structures. So let's take a look into how is the honey team doing right now. How are they? Oh boy. They're the fool reverse. They are floundering like fish out of water. I could also see that they are taking this very serious when it comes to, well, shit. Why is this? Because of deceptive practices. They were snake oil salesmen, the magician reverse. It's like, we have deceptive practices. We were being lying. We were being deceitful. We weren't telling the entire truth around certain people, places, and or things in which we were doing. Financial influences here. They're wanting all the money. Queen of Wands. They also think they can beat this. Honey's team thinks that they can beat this because it's like this was like a trailblazing opportunity for them. Queen of Wands upright. Also, there seems to be like a female here that might be leading the charge in some way. which is interesting. Hopes and fears here, they're going to be able to balance this out. I think, they do not want this to get to class action. I mean, a class action has already been filed, but I'm wondering if they're going to try and pay off the person. I think it's Legal Eagle at this point in time who has filed the class action. I'm wondering if they're trying to get him to back down, or if they're trying to get other people to back down by, oh boy. Because, like, we're balancing out. It's like they're trying to pay people off. I would not doubt if there are special agreements. Ooh. So in the agreements, because I'm also seeing this as contracts. So in people who took the sponsorship with Honey, was there language within, like, the creators who took the sponsorship from Honey, like, they can't be a part of the class action, or they can't, or like they might be legally liable for things, or because it's like we're trying to balance things out. One, there's people that they've paid off, or they're trying to pay off, which is what they're hoping. Is like, we're going to pay off enough people and they're going to stop. I don't think this is stopping, but it's also they're trying to balance things out. So I also get like there's something with the contracts that creators signed when they took the Honey sponsorship deal that's caused a lot of issues. Unseen obstacles, though, for them, the Two of Swords. There's two ways that this can go, and there's a decision that we can go point A or point B, and they're still in like this indecision phase of what direction are we going. And this is just from Honey's team, which is really interesting because what I'm seeing here isn't one of like panic or worry, which is odd to me. I mean, it has been a few days since the Honey expose has dropped, so maybe the energy has settled down some. I'm hearing no, but this is like a super cool and calm, collected energy, which is odd to me. Maybe that's just how they deal with crisis, but Two of Swords is like they're indecisive right now of which way they're going to go, how they're going to handle this. The other challenge here is the Page of Coins. Like they wanted to start something new. This is like a new opportunity, a new idea. So with Honey, it's like almost like they're trying to, like, it's like, how do I put this? Honey's team currently is like, we have a new idea. Like, they're not going with the old tried and true methods of things. We have old ideas that we're wanting to bring up and turn them into new ideas. I don't know if this is like another like scam type of thing. I'm hearing yes, but it's like, I don't know what was in the works where they're trying to do deceptive practices with some, it feels like something different, which is, I think, what they're trying to like maybe save their butt. Where it's like, okay, yeah, we can take the class action because we have this other thing that we are working on. This is super weird. What's going for them? The King of Wands. They're going to throw one of the execs underneath the bus. They're throwing one of the execs underneath the bus. So there's something here going on with Honey where Honey is, how do I put this? Honey, the company, is safe, but they're going to, it's almost like they're redirecting the class action at one of their, or they're going to try and redirect it to a single individual who was associated with the company, I don't know if they're associated with the company now. No, but they're going to try and make sure that all of these deceptive practices are going to be directed at someone from the past. This could be a past CEO, the past developers. Honey, it's almost like we are trying to, they're redirecting this back to like the initial co-founders, because here in the past, the Nine of Wands, we were walking on eggshells. It's like they knew something was going to be off with this, but here in the future, the Temperance card, this is going to be super unbalanced. We're going to have a lot of high highs, a lot of low lows. I don't know if this plan of theirs to redirect it to a King of Wands type of person, it feels like an old CEO, an old dev who's kind of the creator of this. I don't think that's going to be successful. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. But that's what they're thinking they can do. That's what they want to do, and they think that's what they can do. Interesting. So that's the Honey team. How's PayPal doing? Because PayPal's the one that bought them out. So I want to take a look at how PayPal is feeling in a separate sense. And then I want to take a look if you should get stock out of PayPal. I just heard a very clear yes. So if you got stock in PayPal, if you've got money in PayPal, I would be looking at other sources for it. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good at all. Oh boy. And mind you, I've been a PayPal user for years at this point. I like PayPal. I like it. However, man, this is wild. I also worked for I worked around businesses that would get acquired and talk to people who, when they were acquiring businesses and how that all worked. And if PayPal had to have known, when I mean had to have known that business model of Honey and how it operated and how it made so much money and how it paid $4 billion for it. That's not like circumstance or something along those lines. Like they knew, in my opinion. If they didn't, they would be kind of stupid to pay $4 billion. But let's take a look. Six of Swords, upright. They're going to be trying to... PayPal is going to be spinning this narrative online like no one's business. Six of Swords, upright. Why is this a judgment? We are trying to redirect judgment. It's not just redirect judgment. We're trying to keep our hands clean. PayPal, everyone's kind of going after Honey right now rather than PayPal. And PayPal, I think, is going to try... I don't know if they're going to be trying to get rid of videos. I don't know if they're going to try and get rid of headlines. They're going to try and scrub the internet of their association and the terms and the deals of which Honey was acquired by PayPal. That's what it kind of feels like to me. Because from a financial influence here, they're also going to... if they could, they would let this go, but they can't. There's something going on with... It's like we're refusing to let this go. It was almost like too lucrative. This is too lucrative. Hopes and fears. Ooh, this is bad luck. This was a lot. Ooh, this is really bad luck. This is not good. Bad luck, a bad opportunity. Unseen obstacles. The Queen of Coins. There's a distinct feminine energy around the circumstances with Honey. Can I ask who the original founder of Honey was? Was it like a female or was it a male? All I know is that I've been seeing a female, and there's female energy all over whatever is going on with Honey. So this could be a female creator. This might be a female lawyer. Or this could just be like the director of PayPal. There's a definitive female energy here where... I don't know if they're the ones who kind of put this all together. I'm hearing no. But it feels like this group is one that... What's the challenge here? The Six of Wands. PayPal's ego, pride. Also, I'm wondering if there was an executive that was maybe in charge of Honey that was female-led that kind of knew things were maybe on the shady. And with it being on the shady, nothing was ever changed. But they're now the ones who was kind of like the quote-unquote person in charge. In PayPal, I don't think sees this as a major issue. This is really weird. It's like PayPal doesn't see Honey as a major issue. They're like, we're going to come out on top. But they're being really, really prideful about it. It's like, this isn't going to touch us. What's going for them? They're trying to legitimately scrub the terms, the deals, the conditions. They're trying to make sure that no one can really tie Honey back to PayPal in some way. Even though everyone knows PayPal acquired Honey, but there's some sort of deal, agreement, arrangement where it's like you have to go after Honey, you can't go after PayPal. And so PayPal, the parent company, is safe, but like it's almost like we're going to have to liquidate the entire Honey division. And it's just weird. I'm trying to figure it out because, yeah, here in the past we've been avoiding disaster, and here in the future, the Seven of Wands, PayPal is going to take their licks. They're going to get beaten down. They're gonna be able to avoid the inevitable. They know what's coming. They're going to get hit, but this isn't like the end for them though, which is really interesting because everyone's like, Honey's one. It has to be one of their biggest money makers. But it seems like PayPal is like, yeah, we're gonna take it, but it's like this doesn't ruin them as a company. And people are like, well, how does PayPal make that much money then? It's like, is it really in that transactions? So I want to take a look here. What's going on with PayPal and the future of PayPal? Because this is super interesting to me. Again, it feels like PayPal feels like they're going to be able to divert everything going on to like the business of Honey, and the parent company of PayPal is safe, which is interesting. And again, I don't do lawsuit. Like, I haven't really done a ton of research into the lawsuits, how this all works and such. So I'm intrigued how we're going to see this. So let's take a look at the future of PayPal. PayPal / Honey. Well, more like PayPal. So let's take a look. Six of Coins. They have new contracts into place. PayPal's not going nowhere. Why is this? Because they're avoiding disaster. Again, if they're trying to go after PayPal, they aren't going to be able to go after PayPal. They're going to be going after Honey, the thing of Honey. And it feels like PayPal's unaffected. Well, they're affected, but they're not as affected as people would assume. Because, yeah, we made the decision. They're cutting them off. There's some sort of like legal stuff. How do I put this? How would I explain this, what I'm seeing? So in my head, oh boy, it seems like how I would see this is that when PayPal acquired Honey. PayPal, yes, owns Honey. But there's something in it where it makes the two still very separate entities. So, and yeah, Honey brings in, when I'm looking at Honey, but Honey brings in 40% of the income for PayPal. That's the number I'm seeing. It doesn't need to mean it's true. I don't have any insider information. I don't know how that business structure works, but I'm just seeing like 40% in my head of like income coming in maybe each quarter or each year from Honey to the parent company of PayPal. And it's all about this contract that they have. But there's a decision that was made a long time ago where we've decided to cut Honey off completely. I would not be shocked if they just completely liquidate it and sell it and bankrupt that part off. Because it seems like PayPal has other people that they want to work with, or they have, like, there are deals already in the works. Also, quick question. Does anyone remember that Elon Musk was actually part of the one of the, not founder, but part of the team for PayPal when it first started off? Like, how many years ago? I don't know. That was just a weird random thought that kind of crossed my head. But it's like, we're working with other people, or we have other things in place that we're trying to work with. Down here, again, another queen. I don't know who this is. We're going to look on what this all is about. Because there is a female very, very front and center who's going to take the brunt of it or is going after them. Queen of Swords, this could just be a lawyer type. And again, I keep getting very feminine energy. So, okay. People can be like, oh, that's female. Sure. But this also could be a very, like, effeminate man. Because sometimes that's how they show up. This is also maybe someone who's a very giving person to themselves, or good with words of advice and the such. Excuse me. Because the other challenge here is the Ace of Wands. They don't know what direction they're going after. Again, law, legal, there's something coming for them. What's going for them? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're washing their hands of this. Here in the past, Ace of Swords, they were lying about certain things, and here in the future, the Seven of Wands again. So I don't know how long. PayPal feels like they're going to be around for a really long time. So, they're going to be around for a little while yet. Maybe. But it almost feels like there's another thing coming down the pipe for them that hasn't been exposed yet, but they're trying to work with others to maybe get rid of stuff. There's another company here that PayPal has purchased that I feel has other shady practices going with it that has yet to be exposed, but is coming to fruition, maybe within the next 3-4 years. I'm not getting anything recent more than just this class action with Honey, but PayPal has more licks, has more hit pieces coming out on it. And I'm going to look into what's this female energy, who and what is this female energy around PayPal right now, and things kind of going on. Because there's definitely a female energy here that's causing issues for PayPal. And I'm very curious on what's going on. Okay, apparently we're not going to talk about her because the card's still on a shuffle. Something else. So let's take a look here at what's kind of upcoming for this class action with Honey. Let's just take a look at the class action with Honey. How's that going to turn out? What are we going to know? What can we know? And the such. So let's just take a look here. What's going on with the class action and Honey moving forward? And if y'all want me to do anything else with this or have certain questions, let me know. Ace of Cups. Why? Because of the Page of Coins. So when it comes to this class action, there's going to be a pot of money or a pot of something given out to, I think, recoup losses. This will be a pretty successful class action. It seems like, yeah, because they're gonna have to pay. Ace of Swords and the financial. It's like, yeah, you have to come clean. You have to tell us. You have to give us the money. This is going to be, class action will be very successful. Hopes and fears here. The Nine of Cups. This is our manifestation is coming in. Our hopes, our dreams. Unseen obstacles, though, the Devil. There are going to be some bad actors at play within the class action. There will be a lot of toxicity. There is going to be some negativity, toxicity, and the such. Bad actors who are trying to, I think, from the inside out, kind of disintegrate the class action from, like, the creator side. There's a lot of bad actors. It's almost like they're not red herrings, but they're like double agents within the class action, like the influencer side, who I think are paid by, I'm going to say this, who are paid by Honey to cause mischief, mayhem, and chaos, to delay the process, to not have it move forward, and to do whatever they can to kind of make sure that the class action doesn't go through. The other challenge here is the Ace of Coins, because there's a lot of money at stake. We have the 3 aces. There's a lot of money at stake. And when I mean a lot, this is like billions of dollars, it feels like, of money that has been stolen from creators. And when there's a lot of money at stake, there's going to be a lot of bad actors who want a piece of the pie, and they're going to want a big piece of the pie. So when it comes to Legal Eagle, I would be very, very, I highly doubt he'd ever watch this video. But if anyone would be like around in that camp, there are going to be people who come in and try and just sow complete and utter chaos to make sure that this doesn't go through. What's going for them? The Two of Cups. People have disconnected from this is going to be a really emotional class action when the full details get released. But with the Two of Cups here, seeing it reversed and what's going for people, the emotions are gone. People are just fed up. And when people are fed up, you need to pay us. You can't emotionally manipulate anymore. Okay, so we have all four 4 aces. So yes, big money, big at play. Here in the past, Ace of Wands, we're starting something new. We're taking action. And then here in the future, the Six of Swords. Honey won't be able to show their face online ever again. I'm getting, again, they're trying to pin this on one person. Or they're going to try and pin it on one person. They are not going to be able to. PayPal will be fine. But I'm just getting from the cards position here. So it's like we started with when it comes to this class action, it's like we started with the action of starting it. We need to put the information out there. People got really, really emotional about it. And now we're going to be moving towards, okay, now people need to get their frickin' money back now that we've seen how much money has been taken from people. And now it's time for legal action, legal repercussions, money, and the such. This might actually cause some major changes to business practices online. Also, I think this is going to cause a lot of changes to influencer and what do I want to call it? Influencer and online content creators and sponsorships. This is going to cause a major, not rift, but a major change in how that is all done. Let's see how YouTube feels about this, because now I'm curious. How does YouTube feel about... How does this affect YouTube? Because I don't know if it will, but how does this affect how YouTube will in protecting creators? Does this affect how they protect their creators and their content here? Because I would assume this isn't going to affect YouTube too much. But it's going to cause, like, well, why wasn't YouTube... How could, like, YouTube or, like, Twitch or other things kind of be... Because was Honey through... Because, like, in YouTube, there's, like, a online... Like, there's a back end for finding sponsorships. And I don't know if Honey was one that did, like, the back end sponsorships or not. Because there's like an affiliate thing with YouTube on the back end that they'll help you connect you with sponsors. And I want to know if Honey was one of the sponsors that was like was getting help connecting with creators. So I want to see how this looks. Well, there's the Ace of Cups, an emotional time. Because we have a financial decision here. Interesting. Because we lost a lot of money. More aces. We lost a lot of money. Hopes and fears here. We got to go back to the drawing board on something. Our time and money and effort was worked out. Something came to fruition, but that was okay. The other challenge, we jumped the gun on something. They're walking away from Honey. They knew this was a bad idea, and here in the future, we're trying something new. So when it comes to YouTube and Honey, I don't know if this is going to cause YouTube to say, hey, you can't have affiliate links in your videos unless it's been approved by us. I think that is an idea that they're thinking about. Because what I'm seeing here is... This is a really emotional time for YouTube. It's like, this is our cup. Our cup is runneth over of things that are going on. Because we were balancing two different things. We were balancing how we want to monetize or have monetization or extra monetization on our content that we are promoting that is on our platform. We've lost a lot of money now due to this Honey thing. I don't know if YouTube was one of the people, if there's going to be like a more stringent background check for sponsors on YouTube, because YouTube is like, this is going to come back on us. Looking over here, Three of Wands, they have to go back to the drawing board on something. Were they working with Honey to get them in contact with other creators? Because also that Seven of Coins and the Knight of Wands is like, we made rash decisions to grow and change. Now we have to walk away because this was a bad thing that happened on the internet, and we're going to go and try something new with different people, different places, and or things. So this is really interesting, where we might be seeing a change in YouTube sponsorship landscape and how people are sponsored, when they're sponsored, and the such. So I'd be very intrigued to see how this is going to affect the platform of YouTube kind of moving forward. So that's what I got here for the honey situation. Thank you all so very much for listening to me. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. I have 2025 upcoming year readings if you are interested in those. And then I do have in-person sessions available for January 18th, which is a Saturday. I have them for early in the morning till late at night. So if you're in a different time zone, there might be a spot available for you there. Otherwise, if you want to become a YouTube member, $3 a month, access to exclusive videos like this early, extended readings, discounts, members lives, and the such. So if you're interested in any of that, go check that out. Otherwise, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye!